Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
What is this? We care about you, Stanley. Oh no, it's an intervention. Get me back up! 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 No! No wonder why we went down. This is hell. I like my smoke. Shut up. Alright. I put you in a fire, baby. I'll do it again.
You see, your
I
friends and I
want
are
my
concerned
baby
for you,
back,
Stanley.
baby back,
We've
baby
come
back,
together here
ribs.
because we care
Put up my wolf pack. It's your good boy, Pitch Black Wolf. All right, guys, we are playing Hunting for Games, where we play the latest games you guys recommend to me. We play it together. I ain't doing it alone. You with me in this live, all right? We do it as a pack. Okay, all right, let's hunt down that game. Let's get it a bit. All right. We are sinking our teeth back into the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Of course, I am addicted to this game now. Goodness gracious. The amount of work that they put into this game is crazy. The sequel is now paused, right?
Wait, no. This isn't the right office.
What?
Is this Stanley's office?
What? That's different. The narrator was always sure of himself. Whoa. What happened last episode? I don't remember. Oh, okay. This wasn't my office? Are you sure this wasn't my office? What else are you going to say if I follow your path?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Really? I want to do something.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Perhaps.
To admire it.
You're the narrator. You're supposed to know. Perhaps.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first
I
time
wish I was a
to
writer
get
and
back
said
to
that
business, Stanley took
about
the
a character.
first open door on his left.
Perhaps he was happy about it. What? I never heard that in a book before.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
I don't care what you say. I see this drop point. Drop point. Bop! Drop. What? Oh no, I'm stuck! Y'all, I'm stuck! Oh no, I'm stuck. Alright, well, there goes that. Okay, begin the game again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered. This was not the correct way to
I
the
don't
meeting
care.
room.
I think
and
there's
Stanley
something down
knew it
there.
perfectly
I
well.
think there's something
Perhaps
down there.
He wanted to stop by
See, this
the
is one of the
employee
benefits.
lounge first, just to admire it.
Nope, this is one of the benefits of editing. This is one of the
Stanley felt
benefits of
lightheaded,
editing the game.
Butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before.
What?
Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, deeply, madly love.
Wait! What? I mean, if there's some pictures on the walls, maybe.
Really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your crew were eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Huh? Oh, where does this go? Oh, what is this?
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path
he's freestyling.
Far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far.
Hey, look, he got his own records.
The office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten.
the narrator off.
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you.
Hey!
Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do.
Ooh.
Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
The narrator knows. Therefore, there's nothing empowering about this situation. He already knew it would happen. This is what God feels like. Y'all, this is like a relationship between God and humans.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Gods
what
and
could
mortals.
it mean?
Yep.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Differences.
Perhaps he had
I
simply
haven't
missed a
forgotten
memo.
about you, Bucket. I'm still
When
not
Stanley
done.
came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
No, it wasn't.
And Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic. Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room.
What?
It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little.
Bleed?
This made him smile. At last, proof that he was human.
Gonorrhea. What do you mean bleed? I'm bleeding?
Yes.
Okay, all right,
Really, really worth it.
My
babe.
butt's
But eager
bleeding.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. No, I didn't.
Stanley was so
No, I
bad
didn't.
at following
No,
directions,
'cause I wanna
it's
see what's on the
incredible
plank.
He wasn't 5 years
Shush,
ago.
shush, 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 shush. Okay, so we'll go this way, and then we'll go this way. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's a collectible. Hi.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
I'm gonna sell them on eBay, and we'll see then if I don't get a reward. Hey, can I jump? Hey, can I jump?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Your sarcasm is duly noted. All right.
Someone was following Stanley.
What?
He was sure of it.
What?
If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was
What?
only a matter of time.
What? Oh my God. Okay. All right. We're good. We're good though. We're good. In collectibles. Now I know I need to be hunting down collectibles. Okay. There are 4 of them apparently.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Right.
he entered the door on his... This was not the correct
Yep,
way to the
he-
meeting room, and
yeah,
Stanley knew
yeah.
it perfectly
We're going
well.
back to
Perhaps
the-
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Just to admire it. Yeah, no.
And here it was.
The
lounge.
lounge.
What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room, what a room, what a room. This is what Stanley thought. What a room. What a room, what a room.
Fuel.
What a room. Va-va-voom. What a room.
Okay. Va-va-boom.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't. 456! Hey, come on, get out of there. They're going to make you play the games. Get out before they do the red light, green light. Oh.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
I'm gonna actually follow you this
Look,
time.
Stanley, I
How
think
about that?
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
We
here.
probably did.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Look at that.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is
can't
that the
jump,
story
so I
has
couldn't
been
do
about
that.
nothing but you.
And I
all
couldn't
this
land on
time.
that.
There's someone you've been neglecting,
Oh.
Stanley.
Oh.
Someone
Oh.
you've forgotten about.
Oh.
Please, stop
Oh.
trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh, l'amor. Mi amore.
Your chance to redeem yourself.
Redeem
to
myself.
put your work aside.
Oh, yeah?
To let her back into your life.
To lay her.
She's been waiting.
She's been waiting. Oh, God. Is this going to turn out like Roger Rabbit? My man! All right. Anything else round? Is it? Okay.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Huh?
I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Huh?
Right. Okay, there we go.
Wait a
All right,
minute.
now, I want you to come
Are these
in and
apartments
tell me all
numbered
about
based
your
off of...
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Well, you know what? All you've done is create me a doll, and hey, there's no back talk from that one. I'm talking stereotype, not about my wife, y'all, all right? My wife is awesome. I love you, honey. I'm just saying. The stereotype is that you're just not gonna nag when you've got like a doll for a wife. That's just a fact. And if it is not a fact, then you need therapy. It's not supposed to be talking to you. That's all I'm trying to say. Hi.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? No, get me out. Good morning, employee 427. Press circle on your controller. I don't want to. Hello. Hello. Look, yeah, I could work with that. I could work with that. Well, there's just certain parts we'll need to cut. And, yeah. Smash. Smash. They want me smashing buttons. Why? All right.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
You know what? You know what? None of your words mean anything to me. How about you? You're pretty boring. You have to actually tell me everything that I already know I'm going to do. Yeah? That's pretty boring. Okay, please press X. I'm gonna press circle. I'm gonna press triangle. I'm gonna press any other button except X. No, I don't want to. He's going to roast me again. I don't like being roasted.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Please press. X. It's not letting me. I just want to have X with you. Can I have X with you? Alright. Triangle.
But in his mind, In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into
Good.
the unknown.
Please dream of
fantastic
it, 'cause-
discoveries of new lands.
Where's this,
It was
my lunch
wonderful.
table?
And each day that he
This
returned
is
to
an
work
office desk.
was a reminder that
I have an
none of it
office
would
desk
ever
here
happen
and
to
there.
him.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. Press square to watch TV. Where's the TV? Why can't I get up on this bed? Blocked it off.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press circle to spend time with the boys! For the boys!
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press to prepare dinner. Sure.
As he wandered through this fantasy world,
Whoa, what?
he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Yellow line!
And down another was a game with a baby.
The Disney
and
line.
he called it the Stanley Parable.
Whoa, wait a minute. So you're telling me this has turned into Stanley making the video game. So this is supposedly the guy who makes the video game. Okay.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over,
Here we
wishing
go.
beyond hope that it would never end,
Hey.
that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press to tell your wife you love her. Mi amore, I love you.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be?
What?
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Does it matter? As long as it excites and invigorates me, whatever. Press to go to sleep. That's why
And
we
I'm
love
trying
stories.
to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see?
Hey, I gotta make a
Make him look at
paycheck.
himself.
Huh. I won't. You're making me push a button, narrator. Oh, wait. Is this directed towards me, the gamer? That it's all fake and it's doing nothing for me? And I need to just leave? Is that what this is? This game, man. All right. You question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
And that's why we keep going
And I
back.
tried again.
Please
And Stanley
die.
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
Please.
And I tried.
Well, if you're going to be so good-mannered about it, maybe. I don't remember a phone. Hello? 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 Oh, this is new!
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work.
Oh,
Can
dear
you
God.
verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Wait, how many boxes? Okay. What was that? Narrator! Hey! Do your job, elucidate! What was that? What was that? Elucidate. See, I was a narrator too once. I was a writer at least. We should team up, narrator. Do I grab the bucket? No, I might want to just play it through and see what just happened. Waiting input.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I will. I'll enter the door on the left. Mission status. There will be a reward for finding them all. Trust the completionist instinct. What? What is this? Places to search. Mission status. Inside of a sequel visit. A large room. Lots of boxes. Stairs. Something to do with stairs. Oh, well, I know where that is. Some were both red and blue. The doors. Nearby a fireplace. Okay, nearby a fireplace. I don't know of a fireplace. A private but smelly place. For an important person. Oh, that's probably going to be the boss's room. Okay. Alright. 5 there be. Just take it from me. Oh, okay. It says there will be a reward for finding them all. Lies! Who are you? 666 LOL. There will be cleaning of this wall required. Ah! Stop kidding yourselves. I want them so much. I want to go home. Oh, okay. Alright. The completionist instinct. Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? This investigation, this room, they feel pointless, to be honest. Ideas. Weird spinning figurines. Saw one in cargo room. Oh! Oh! I grabbed that one! Employee 421 building a bridge. Bonus stuff. What we forgot. What we know. What we don't know yet. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. Our data, stock options, money. What do they want? Should we make them employees? Maybe. Interns? Yes. Ideas. Okay. Why do kinda they look like 427? Why do they look... Oh, the figurines. Why do they look like 427? Our quarterly success. Magic, dreams. Why floating? Training, exercise by management. Magnets. Oh, employee. Okay. More money if sold together. How many are there? How many are there? 15, 16, 7. No, I don't think there's... I think there's 6. There's 6 of them. Employee 421 building a bridge. Okay, alright. I don't think this one's as important as that one right there. I mean, look, it's even got the freaking show light. Yeah. What's this? Warehouse Aegis plan. Produce 1 plank to allow ease of access past fence. Produce 1 plank. We need more planks. We gotta go over a fence. Construct bridge to allow collection of shiny float. Retrieve Chris's remains from warehouse floor? Oh dear God. Construct new structurally sound bridge. Bridge. Something about a bridge. Wait, didn't we see gates in the in the coffee spill. Didn't we see gates in broom closet? Why does this say something different? Broom closet. All right. Stairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No. There's always one here. Always.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes,
Stanlerines.
I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
You could go in the broom closet. Can I? It looked locked. I'll give it a shot. Hey! Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Hey! That sucks. Okay. I cannot go to the broom closet now, but on my next playthrough, I'm going to try. Executive bathroom? Oh, smelly. Smelly, right? Yeah! I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely purse. Nope, that didn't rhyme.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines.
Oh,
and now
God.
I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies.
Nope,
What do you
I like
think, Stanley?
Stanlerines.
What name better encapsulates the
Stanlerines.
intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by one?
You
Let
are
me sit on it.
attacking a
I'm sure
lot
it will
of
come to me.
completionists right now. Stanlerines. I like Stanlerines. Stanlerines. Close the door because I'm, you know, nice like that. There we go. Uh-huh. I have not done it before. Cowdun. I have not. Cowdun. Cowdun. How do I pronounce your name? Cowdun. Cowdun.
Here's the door. Just go.
I don't have to use the thing. You don't want me to. You don't want me to push the button? I want to push the button. I want to push the button. Push the button. I saw that in the dark. All right. Figurine.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler Anlerines.
What?
Soon you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anlerines. None of us can.
Make a decision, dude. I like Stanlerines. Stanlerines. Sounds like something you should eat. It is healthy, a healthy treat. I had my Stanlerines. You've not done it before. It's with the yellow box.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nope, because I know this crushes me.
Although this passageway had the word Escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh, well.
The door behind him
Beats
was
the
not
monotony of work.
shut. Stanley still
I'll
had
take the
every
violent death.
opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nope, nope. If I get one more memo,
At this point,
one more memo,
Stanley was
just
making
stab
a
me.
conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
That's right, let's go. Oh, it's so creepy. Wee. We're back. Yep. Yep. I
As the
need things to
machine
move
whirred
along.
into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story.
Hey!
Trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps
Hey!
his death was of no great loss, like plucking the
We're
eyeballs
Britain.
from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this
Smashing
vital
love.
to his brief and shallow
Smashing.
life.
It was smashing.
Farewell, Stanley.
Hi. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly
Go back
into
up
the
again.
enormous metal jaws.
Believe so.
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Hold up. You're a woman now. What are you, Wachowski? You went male to female? Huh? The Wachowski sisters? You became the Wachowski sisters? It's okay, no shame. The Stanley
And yet it would be
Parable.
just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Not done it before. See, that's the thing. I'm looking at the chat, but the chat probably has like a little bit of a lag.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Oh dear God.
Do you see now?
No, I
Do
don't
you
want
see
to.
that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Well, yeah, that's what a corporate office does to you. Oh, just numbers in a cabinet. I remember watching this. I read all this stuff. Yep, I read all that stuff. The apartment timer. Yep, I remember that. Apartment timer. Wait, what? In the previous version, the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Oh, I would have liked that. That would have added to the edge too. Like, oh no, do I grab it or do I not? I don't know. Maybe I go back there and it won't. If it'll keep ringing and I'll just ignore the ring. Maybe it'll do something different. I don't know. All I know is we ordered a lot of boxes. A lot of boxes. Exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
That's like God and mortals, man. I'm telling you. That's crazy. All right, you know what? On.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a writer.
No,
I need my characters.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
I wouldn't have a novel
Listen to
if
me.
it wasn't for
You
the
can
characters
still
wanting to
save
do
these
stuff.
two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now, and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose
I'm not-
it.
I'm
Don't
not
let
walking
time
forward.
Choose for you. Don't let.
It's your fault for not completing your monologue. Okay. Oh, dear
All of his co-workers were
Lord!
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What is with the boxes, man? Oh, snap. I ordered those. Okay. All right. Well, that's a lot of boxes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. We in the North Pole? Good God. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to try and do that broom closet thing again. Bud, let me know. Go back up again. I believe something happened then. What do you mean by go back up? You mean the elevator? If you mean the elevator, I uploaded that one. I think that was my first episode I uploaded on YouTube. And it was me going back and forward in the elevator, annoying the narrator until he like sarcastically made me in a press
When
conference.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right. Let's see here. Broom closet's this way. Somewhere both red and blue. Oh, shoot. I actually have to go on the other side of the... Okay. We only got one more. Broom closet. Aha!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around
there's some
and
stuff.
got back on track.
No, there's some stuff. Look at that right there. That is a good survival weapon for, like, an apocalypse or something, you know? Like
There was nothing
zombies
here.
and stuff.
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
Well, do something
no
about
reason
it.
to still be here.
You're the one that can make doors. I like it. I'm closing the door. That's right. This is my little hidey hole now.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Really? Really, narrator? Sweet of it.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
I am.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
I'm looking.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm thinking about the janitor that gets overlooked all the time, huh? You think clean toilets just happen, narrator?
You do realize
no,
there's no
they
choice
don't.
or anything in here, right?
They
If I'd
don't.
said Stanley
There's
walked
knowledge
past
in
the
here.
broom closet,
Look at
at
all
least
the
you would have
work
had a
that they
reason
do.
for exploring it to
Sealed
find
off.
out. But it didn't even occur to me because
From all these
literally
bigwigs.
this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Well, you created it, so, you know. Matter
Maybe
of fact,
to
could I-
you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Is this an ending? Are you going to end it here? Because otherwise...
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Hey!
I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Okay.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any
Okay.
number of your countless
All right, go
human
back with the bucket. You
physiological
got it, Cowdum.
vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
'Kay,
Please
I'm just
remove
gonna call
their
you
corpse
'Kay.
from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All
Yeah,
right,
Reg.
when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Is that it? Is that all? Look at what a janitor does, man. Look at all the work they do. Well, probably not even a janitor, come to think of it. Broom closet, but then it's got like all this other stuff too. Why is it only called a broom closet, huh? It should be called something else. It should. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm back.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
You're attacking me, not Stanley anymore, you son of a gun. You know what? I can't. I have to go this way for now. Hey, you know what?
Coming
Deviate.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, I didn't.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. admitting he had left his post during work
Oh,
hours.
here we go.
He might be fired for that.
Here we
And
go.
in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Oh,
And then something occurred to Stanley.
I'm on a
Maybe,
loop.
he thought to
AB
himself,
11,
maybe
12.
I am crazy.
12,
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
no.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him
I love
wherever
that
he
one.
went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were
Yep.
they simply repeating?
Yes, they
No,
were.
Stanley said to himself, this is all too
know what?
strange.
We're
This
gonna go
can't
the
be
other way.
real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
That's it.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
Leave
He
and go
wasn't
back
crazy
into the
after
closet.
all.
Oh, okay.
And he
All right,
thought
I'll
to
do that
himself,
next time.
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley
Got the
marveled
spores!
that he had still not woken up.
Spores!
Why was he
Clickers!
remaining so
The
lucid?
clickers are
And
here!
then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a
Where's
moment
the
ago?
skip button
How else
that
would
I
the voice
earned?
explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Yeah, but what if that's the
Let me
dream?
wake up, he thought to himself.
What if that's the dream,
I'm through
though?
with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
What if our dreams is
Please.
alternate realities?
It's all I want. I want my apartment and my
This game
wife.
got me feeling a
and my
kind of
dog.
way.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
No, well,
My life is normal.
nothing's normal.
I am normal. Everything will be fine.
No, it won't.
I am okay.
Save it for better help.
Stanley began screaming.
What?
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an
Oh,
office.
panic
I
running.
am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What? Oh, wait. I
Mariella
remember
woke
that.
up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked
Yep.
to her place
She
of work.
saw me
But
collapse.
on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
Yes,
and
yes.
then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself,
It's been more than a minute, my guy. It's been an hour.
I am
Scar.
sane. I am in control.
Good to see you,
of my
bud.
mind. I know
It's going.
what is real
It's going.
and what isn't.
We got
It was
Kay in here
comforting to
helping us
think
out
this,
with
and in a
different
certain way,
choices.
Seeing this man made
Just
her
beat
feel
Resident
better.
Evil 7 on
Then
the
she
hardest
remembered the meeting
difficulty.
she had scheduled for that day.
Man,
The very important people whose impressions
right.
of her would affect her career.
All right.
And by extension, the
Kudos.
rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment
Yep.
that she stood there,
Staring down at the body, and then she left.
And then she turned and ran.
Are you serious? Are you serious? You could at least call the hospital and let them know I'm here. And I'm back. All right.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone.
And there's no
Finally.
boxes.
This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
You're accepting the situation now. Meeting today. Figurine Finders Committee. Oh, in the meeting room. Okay. Dude, this is crazy because even though it ends, it doesn't end. It always adds something extra to the story when you go back. How many playthroughs do you have to do to have 100% completion in all the dialogue?
When Stanley came to a set
I'm
of
going
two
this way
open
because
doors,
I
he
got
entered
Kay
the
wanting me
door
to
on
do
his
the broom
left.
closet again. I'm gonna do the broom closet and then I'm gonna go in and then I'm gonna okay. Yep. Enter mystery music. Broom closet. Hi, broom closet.
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I can take my time? Really? Okay. I'll take my time. Admire things. There's a wrench right there. A nail gun. Or glue gun, maybe. That's a glue gun. What is this thing? It's a type of thing right here. Huh? What's this? A rope. That's rope. Okay. Alright. Has like 1 million endings. I would not be surprised. Especially because I heard that they added more to it. Alright, I'm back out. I'll go back in. Alright, it's time to get the bucket. Time to get the bucket. Except, can I open that? Nope, locked. Alright, cool.
Coming to a
Fantabulous.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, I did.
Here's the door, just go.
Sure. Down. No, I already did that ending. It's on my YouTube channel if you want to see it, Cow. Or K. Go to mind control monitor. Place for an ending too. Yeah, the mind control. I tried to turn it on,
Straight ahead
but
through
then
the
I
large
blew
door
up.
that read Mind Control Facility.
All right, here we go.
The lights rose on an enormous room
Yep.
packed with
Bum,
television
bum,
screens.
bum,
What
bum.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
It's alive! I'm sure people are like, what is he singing about? That makes no sense. And then it's just a matter of wait for it.
Now the monitors.
Here you are.
Their true nature revealed.
And
Stanley's co-workers.
Robot chicken, anybody? I am the robot chicken.
On a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally.
You can go
over
over there and click first, then walk on the chair.
Nothing.
Walk on the chair. Walk on the chair. Walk on the chair. Walk on the chair. Wait, I can go over. I can go over it. Wait, too late now? I can go over the railing. All right, I'll remember that. Okay. This lag is going to be a little difficult, but we can do it. All right. Stanley needs to go to the bathroom, even though he has no privates.
This
I've looked.
mind control facility
Not in a weird way,
was too
Wolfpack.
horrible
Shut
to
up.
believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept blindly?
K. I can't resist the urge to try and do your name. Anywho.
No.
Is there a way
to believe it.
to cancel the blow-up scene?
His own life in someone else's
or
control?
Is
Never.
Did
was
the narrator just
wasn't it? Was it even
put that
possible?
stuff in there to mess
Had
with
he
me?
truly spent
Like
his
he
entire
said.
life utterly blind to the world?
I tried to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I don't know. Doesn't know. All right. We don't know. All right. Time to get your popcorn out. It's IMAX time. Woo! Can you imagine watching football on that screen? Oh, man. I think you can't. Yeah. I think so, too. I really do. But...
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horror. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I got
confused. After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand.
I didn't mean to. I meant to push the off button.
You were supposed
I thought on meant the gate.
Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper
This freaked me out the first time.
Nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
If you believe
this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me.
What?
Where we're going. What all this means. I barely know where to start.
What?
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional
There's nothing I
seconds.
can do.
Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Well, yeah.
Look at you, running from
game.
button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored
numbered
ones.
buttons,
Or
yep.
maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000?
He knows
I
I've played this
look forward to
before.
finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me in a retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again.
Yeah, but
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
you are insane.
Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke.
Yeah,
And believe
yeah,
me,
there is
I
no
will be
choice.
laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
God. You link for Twitch on YouTube is wrong. It's the link for your TV. I'll take a look at it. Thanks for letting me know, Kay. Huh. I already answered you. But you know, I've already gone through these halls and new stuff happens, so what?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere.
Nope.
Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
All right, we're gonna grab the bucket. Bucket!
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
With the bucket, can I go back to the detonation ending and just not care? I don't know. I think the narrator would hate that.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The
Yeah,
aura of
the
jealousy.
bucket.
It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
I was gonna say, where's the bucket?
It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what
Absolutely.
the broom closet is trying to say here.
I would have
It's
done
supposed to
this.
go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. Can't hand
Lifelong.
it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially
Sure, it's saying it
manner?
or you are?
Well, I'd never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point.
I grabbed the
Share your
bucket
journal
and I
entries
held
detailing
the
the rich
bucket,
emotional
and
landscape
we
of your
and we
feelings
played
for the
and we
bucket, as they
played
have changed and evolved
we
over
played
the years.
the is this a
Let
bucket
him have
game?
it.
And I know my buckets. That's right.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There.
Property of
Now
Stanley.
it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion.
Ha!
Take a hike, broom closet.
Ha,
with
it's
all the
mine.
meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets.
Yeah,
in the
but you made him
natural
my
order of
property.
things.
That's not a friend. That's frowned upon in these in this country. No
All right,
one's my
I've got
property.
a second sticker back
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going to
yeah,
slap
yeah.
it on as well
Co-
because
co-
I
cover
think
property.
it's appropriate.
No,
See?
no.
I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket.
Oh, but the sticker's a
There really is
bucket.
a wide variety of applications for
Like
this
everything is a bucket, except you and me. We're not buckets. Everything else, though.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Sounds good. Yeah, cleaning supplies. You forgot one spot, one blemish. Your act. You need to clean up your act, sir. Now I will be on my way. Or not. Hey, do you think the narrator's gonna say stuff again? Hey, now that he's gone, how about that pretentious little twat? Anywho. Alright, ready? Onwards! I have a bucket.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
No. It's the bucket's fault. What happens if I'm in
But
half the bucket
Stanley
in
just
this room?
couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during
No,
work hours.
'cause I'm
He
at
might be
peace with the
fined for
bucket.
that. And in such a competitive
No,
economy,
I'm
why
at peace.
had he taken that risk?
I'm at peace.
All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
Really?
Maybe. he
But the
thought to
bucket
himself,
makes me
maybe
comfortable.
I am crazy.
No, I don't want this. Alright, okay, cool. Begin the game again. What? Is this the same
The
bucket?
confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Right.
And
Bucket
here
like
it was.
this place too.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Yeah,
was
the
this
bucket
better
likes
than
this
the
spot.
meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room. And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door. Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
What is this? We care about you, Stanley. Oh no, it's an intervention. Get me back up! 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 No! No wonder why we went down. This is hell. I like my smoke. Shut up. Alright. I put you in a fire, baby. I'll do it again.
You see, your
I
friends and I
want
are
my
concerned
baby
for you,
back,
Stanley.
baby back,
We've
baby
come
back.
together here
Ribs.
because we care about you very much.
I don't
It's
care
this
about that
bucket
baby.
you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original
Not the
Stanley
bucket.
Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet.
Well, she didn't
Because
let me
that's
hold
what
her.
Fans want from a sequel.
In ways
They
that
want
you guys
more of
could
their
imagine.
favorite jokes. Not
I
this
have a lot more
bucket
fun with the
that they've never
bucket.
seen before.
Yep, the
Yes, I
hole's a
know
little
I'm the
bit
one who
bigger.
gave
But
the
you know
bucket,
what?
But you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
What? I want to go this way. This is my bucket. You stay away from me. Bucket shows me a lot more love. And you just roasted me. That's all you did. That's all you... And then there's a fireplace. Is there a collectible near here? They said it was near a fireplace. Or wait, no. I think I already grabbed that one. Okay. Alright. Where are we going, Bucket?
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Here we go again with the music. Da 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 da. You're just calling me dumb. Don't think I don't notice that.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this.
No.
But if
no.
you want to do
Raise
that,
me
you're
up.
going to have to give something up.
No, I'm not giving the bucket. I'm not giving the bucket up. You can't make me. Can't make me. This, I'm telling you, this is Portal. Some people who played Portal, who created Portal was a part of this. All right, I see it. I do see the similarities. Let me go back to the mind control one and jump out off of it. I remember you telling me that, Kay.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket.
No!
That's why I'm very proud to introduce
No,
a
it's my
brand new
bucket!
character.
It's my
This
bucket!
is the Bucket Destroyer.
No! No!
I
No
think it'll make a
bucket!
wonderful new
It's
addition
okay,
to the rich
bucket.
lore of the
It's
Stanley
okay,
Parable.
bucket.
True,
It's okay.
it also
I won't
was
let
not
them
in the
hurt you.
original game, but it's
I
such a
won't let them hurt
well-fleshed
you.
out character.
No.
With so much personality.
No,
that
hypocrisy.
To me, it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along.
Hypocrisy.
Don't you agree?
Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. I must get
Can you
out.
guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
No! I don't want it.
Go ahead now, Stanley.
I won't.
Say goodbye to the bucket.
I will not.
And then pop it into the machine when you're
No!
ready.
I'm not going to. I love you, Bucket. I love you. I love you, Bucket. You stay right here. I'll protect you. Okay, alright. Maybe there's a door past it. Hey, Bucket. Hey, Bucket.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket.
I'm not
I
going
don't
to.
know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket.
Well, let's
Destroying
find out.
buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits.
No!
What other object in this game can you even say that about? The Broom Closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
It is getting angry.
The bucket destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the bucket destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now. The fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
What just happened? I was going to hit the red button when you stopped talking.
The bucket destroyer. My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Get the freak off my screen. Get off my screen! Okay. Yep. The end. All right. Time to go Kay's way. Kay wants me going left.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his
We're going left. We're gonna go to the mind control, right? And then we're gonna take a jump. We're gonna see what happens then. My dude nailed the broom closet down. Hey man, what if, wow, all right, okay, well, he thought he was going to get rid of the bucket too.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So he didn't care if the bucket wanted to go into the broom closet.
Here's the door, just go.
Yep, I'm going. Is this happening, him going, here's the door, just go? Is this happening because of the fact that I put in the code before he could finish his narration? Yeah, the bucket destroyer, okay? You're trying to
Stanley
destroy
walked
my
straight ahead through
bucket.
the large door that read
My
Mind
bucket.
Control Facility.
All right, here we go.
The lights rose on an
So I
enormous
go on
room packed
the
with
stairs.
television screens. What horrible
Nope.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to... Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome. You see,
Okay.
back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013...
Oh, I didn't
getting
come here
the
to hear a
bottom of
history
the mind
class.
control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for
You
this
are
section.
getting
You won't hear
sleepy.
it anywhere else in the game. It's a
Viewers,
secret
you
that's
will
just for
hit
you.
the
That's how
like
special you
button.
are. We call this track. Good job, you've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Well done.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom
Of the mind control facility. Jump down the catwalk.
You should have been careful. You should have been careful.
Oh yeah.
It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. Railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job,
You did it.
Good job,
You did it. Good job. You did it. Good job. You did it. Good job. You did it. Aha!
You did it.
Good job. You did it. Oh, gnarly, man. Heck. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could
Stanley
it mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'll be back for you, Bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Last figurine. Yep. That's going to be the blue and red. Blue and red door, I think. I think it's this way. Can you? Can you not? You can't. You can't actually shut it. Oh, okay. All right. Is it this way? I'm going this way. If
This
it's not,
was
I can
not the
pick in the
correct
game.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
How did I
Perhaps
get
he
to the
wanted
blue
to
one?
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
There are
it.
so many endings. I am confused as to what to do. Ooh, I think I know. I think I know.
It was okay.
We go to the car. It was okay. Okay, I think I've got it.
But
I think I've
eager
got
to
it.
get back to business,
Good
Stanley
job.
took
I
the
did
first
it.
open door on
Good
his
job.
left.
I did it. Good job. I did it. Not only that, I'll close it. Haha.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Bop.
Look,
Right?
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Where's that?
I'm not
How do
your
I get to
enemy,
that?
Really, I'm not.
Huh.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the
That
fact
looks
is
like I
that the
could go that
story
way,
has
but
been
alright.
about nothing but you all this time.
on.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
I'm
Are you
sorry,
that
but I don't wanna
convinced
get
that I want
roast.
something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No buckets past this point. All right, here we are.
Now
Blue and
listen
red.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
All right, here we go. What's this? Collectible.
And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly.
Stop
Remember
it!
this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment.
What, are we going
This
grocery
is doing
shopping?
Something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I
Boo!
would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
All right, we got it. All right, I actually didn't listen to him. So let's see if...
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time.
Have you?
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
You put me in an eternal
I wanted to
loop!
stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh, I don't like that.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Can you go over the edge? Oh. Whoa.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, if we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Well, very pretty. Okay, but I gotta go.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Is this Domino's? What is it?
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
It's okay, we'll be fine.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Alright, what? I'm back! Let's see if he does something if I'm back. See how smart he is. Oh, it's green now.
Good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Again, this sounds a lot like God and Mortals, man. And the parable with the whole fruit of knowledge. Just don't do this. Don't do this. But we, as humans, have to do it because we're told not to do it. So that tests that we have the ability of choice. So, again, I will choose to bite from the apple. Goodbye.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Yeah, but there's nothing there. You don't even have some nice shows going on, like, you know, like some Sonic series or something like that. I don't know. I watched a new anime. Okay, you want me to go back? Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
I mean, I'm going to stay here and then I'm going to leave again. That's the other thing too, man. In the Bible, we don't really think about that. God was with us, like physically there, and that wasn't enough. We have to make our own choices. We have to see both sides, both the good and the evil. Really, it's just a matter of us choosing our own way. That's all it is. Back up. Back a few times. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Go up and back. Yep. All right. Very beautiful. Now you can stay here, okay? And I'll just go.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
On this day you shall die. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is... All right, fine. I'll go back out. Go back out. What do you got this time? It's the same. It's the same. Almost, it's kind of like a red, pinkish thing. That one looks like a dildo. Okay, all right.
Hey, SpongeBob. Hey, SpongeBob. I'm gonna go up now. Yep.
Okay. Oh.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Okay. What do you want me thinking? Because that's all you ever do. Try to push thoughts in my head. You know what? What if I want this? You can stay here at your pretty little aura of whatever nonsense that was. Me, I'm going to go my own way. Yep. Bye-bye.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the... No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Do you remember all the mean things you said to me, that I'm worthless, that I always do as I'm told? Well, guess what? Narrator? You got your way. I will not do as I'm told. We are not staying.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Well, if you want me to take a look at what's in the other room, I will. But I'm not going to stay.
Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Oh, there you go. That's going to keep me a little bit longer.
I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
It's not all about being happy. It's about being empowered. So, you know, what else is there? Yep. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you. Goodbye.
No, perhaps not.
I'm like wounded. I am. I'm not running as fast. Okay. Yep. Very nice. Goodbye. Goodbye. We have to have some type of struggle. That's why we read books. Find me someone who reads a book and doesn't and enjoys it with no struggle. There's nothing that happens.
God.
No progress.
Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
It's not about you. It's about me. All right? And I mean, yeah, you said mean things to me, so why should I care what you want? Bye.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Oh.
Looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
Oh.
This one is yours.
Oh, God. This is so profoundly... It's not... It's a secular audience, sure, but, like, when you think of the relationship between man and God, this is really hitting some nerves. Yep, because we chose choice over him. We did. Okay.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
All right, we're back. Oh.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines, those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one.
What is
Wasn't
this?
it just the most intrinsically fulfilling
Superliminal?
moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
I mean, you're not really giving me a choice here. No. All right. All right, back into the herb tree, y'all. Now Stanley found the collectibles. Really? Really? After an hour, you're choosing to be... I want to say resourceful. That's not the word. What is the word? What is the word? Why, I remember... Reminiscent? Yep. After a couple hours, you're choosing to be reminiscent? All right. Sure. All right, we got 30 minutes left, Wolfpack. We can still do some stuff. Okay. The memory zone. The Stanley Parable. Hi. Zone, sweet zone. Instead of home. Linguist undiscovered 6 components. Okay. Nope. All right.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
All of the YouTubers and Twitch people clamoring for the collectible. 7! Oh no. Oh no. No, you've disrupted time and space. 7 of 6. You can't do that, narrator. You can't. You think you can play God?
And here was a second Stanley. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the warehouse. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane,
We need all the
unremarkable
figurines.
ways.
All right. This is actually kind of smart, too, because it could direct you towards the endings that you may not have known about. 8 of 6. And they're probably hints to let you know which way to go. Like this, right here, for instance. I've already went through that thing. I've already went through it. But we're going to do it again. But that's a hint that you could do that.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember?
No, I think Boss's... No. Boss's bathroom was the last one. That was the last one. Oh, when did I find it, though? I believe it's Boss's bathroom. What is going on?
No. The boss's bathroom was the 4th place you found a figure,
I'm just
not
here
the
to get
3rd.
collectibles.
Well, I
that's
guess
all.
perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they? You know what? If the boss's bathroom feels like the 3rd place you found a collectible, then who am I to go making judgments?
Okay.
Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room.
No, we didn't.
Well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but
Nope.
it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Nope. This looks like something from Assassin's Creed. We found the Apple of Eden. Yep. Give me that. 10 of 6. Wait, 10? What? Okay.
This was the 5th mini Stan, and this one was really something special. It was behind the boss's office. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Wait. That sounds a little bit like Who Are You? Who are... A little bit. The Who, baby. Found it behind the box. Who was I high-fiving? Is that supposed to be narrator?
Takes you back, doesn't it?
Narrator,
I spent a lot of
narrator.
time making that video, but it
Dear
was
God.
8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
8 minutes. That's what AI video gets you these days. Okay. Okay, that's a little creepy.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It
They
was a moment
actually recorded
unlike
which
any
ones
other.
I actually
Except
grabbed
for the other moments
in
picking
order.
up figurines, which it was exactly like.
And then I walked through the blue door. Oh, it doesn't matter. That's the ring. I don't want it. I don't want it. Wait a minute. What? Oh.
And then
You are in
there was
the
no
present.
more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye,
That's what my
memory zone.
OBS looks like. Oh, okay. All right. Bye-bye.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on.
Stop the load bar.
Stop the loading screen. Isn't there somewhere we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction.
What?
See how
No,
that
you're
feels.
obsessing. No, you're obsessing. You want me to go backwards? Fine, we'll go backwards.
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Oh.
And here's where
Dear
I made that
gosh.
video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Stick drift.
Yes, I love that video.
Dude, I have way too many collectibles at this point.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one.
No, I
Good room,
don't.
though. A solid room.
I don't remember the pink room either, buddy. I don't remember it. But it sounds sketchy. The pink room.
These really were a
Pink Street.
countdown. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Except this right here is the reward. Oh, you know what? Let's see what under the stairs is. Oh no. Alright. Can't choose it now. So they recorded what I did, and then they probably had a multitude of pictures that could be put up here. Wow. For whichever one I did. Or wait a minute. No, they probably could get away with using just these pictures and then changing the number based off of, you know, what trophy, what was the third trophy that you collected. They could have changed it to what was the fourth trophy you collected. So they didn't have to change these pictures. There's that. All right.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
We don't have a choice. And the past that we enjoyed is something that we built on in further past. So we have to keep building for the future to have more moments like that.
This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you
So
to the
creepy.
figurines. Oh, I want more memories.
Hey! Did somebody just grope me? I see all these hands.
What came before this?
Get your hand off me. Getting handsy over there. Collect them all. Can you find them? Gotta collect them all. We're back to this thing. The collectibles. Alright, cool. The jump? Yep,
Look,
the jump.
it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact,
Does it?
I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
Alright, but if you keep on delving in the memories, you've got no purpose being in the present because you're not building the future. Hey, y'all want me to go here in this game? We're going here.
Two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Yeah, seeing as how it's the first thing that the creator made. Oh, okay. Alright, this one.
And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember. Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship.
Again.
And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
You kill me off?
I enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
And we're back. But you already said it, so you don't have to say it again, buddy.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
You've yet
Stanley
to really
decided to
explain
go
that.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The only way... Oh, whoa, we got the party guy for 20. Wait, can't I come back? I thought I was able to come back. What's with this room? Where does that go? Why are those doors open?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Shut your face! Or if you had one, I doubt you even have one. You're just an incorporeal form that constantly mocks me. You think I care what you have to say? Huh? After all the negative stuff you said to me?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
No.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
What I want to do is I'm gonna do
was
a
okay.
pattern. I'm gonna do a pattern.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yep, I'm gonna listen to you this time.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Have I ever got back on track? What happens if I get back on track? Oh, there it is, the meeting area. Nope. We're gonna go down. And then we're gonna listen again. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a combo.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Oh, here we go.
From here, it's, left.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
No, it's not.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
All right. I disobeyed, so now I'm going to obey. But then the next time, I'm going to disobey. We're going to see where that leads us.
No, 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 no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
Yep,
whole
this is
story
the same.
completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
All right. We've already
All of
seen
his
that.
co-workers were gone.
Where's my
What
bucket?
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I want my bucket. Where's my bucket? Where's the bucket?
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
Oh,
did something
forgot about
change?
this.
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
Hold on, I'm gonna
Okay, then.
drink in this view.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Well, I'm already here, so. What's this one look like? Oh, it's the same thing. Okay.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
That's
Perhaps
why
he
the
had
bucket's
simply
not
missed a
here.
memo.
Because we're not done with the ending.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Next, reset. There's one more thing I would love for you to do in the ringing phone dinner. Oh, okay. All right. Ringing phone. Yep, dinner. Make dinner.
Aha!
I know what you're talking about.
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Forget about that.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win
Yes, I
fair
did.
and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay. This is
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost,
And the
I've
adventure
employed
line
the
is
help
back.
of the Stanley
But it says
Pearl
2.
Adventure Line.
What?
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
It says 2, though. It says 2. Okay. I'm not going to follow the line. Last time I followed the line. I'm not following it. I'm not. I'm going this way.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
No. You can do it. Just create some doors. That's called writer's block. That's what that is. It's a wall to me, but it's a writer's block to you. You can't imagine where I'm going. Oh, follow the line. I'll follow the line this way. No? Alright. Okay. Follow the line. Nope. Alright.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Please don't.
Now,
I
we
don't
can
have
both
the brain
agree
cells
that
for
the
this.
nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
God.
Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on, that got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Dum da da dum da dum da. Da da da.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
I won't. I already did it last time.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
What's my line anyway? Yep. Hey, guys. I'm streaming and I'm online. I'm sorry. Okay. Hey.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
No, it won't.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
No, it
You
won't.
won't want to miss anything.
Shut up. I've seen enough endings where there is no fern. Certainly not in the story that you had predicted for me. The door's closed. It won't let me open it. So funny. Best joke ever. ... Oof. The judgment is real. Oh. Calm down, man. Calm down. I'm making it so much worse. Guess that means we're offline. All right. I think I hit a bug. I don't know where to go anymore. Yep, begin the game again. Yep, I'm gonna try it. That's why I restarted the game. That's why I restarted it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Okay, here we go.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Here we go. The ring. Okay, so first we need to find ourselves in the apartment. The apartment would require us to go.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors.
Is it down or
no?
No, it's this way.
This was not the correct
not
way
the correct
to the meeting room.
I know.
Stanley knew it.
I know it isn't. And then we're gonna go straight.
Perhaps he wanted to
and
stop
then
by the
we'll go
employee
to the
lounge
cargo.
first,
We'll
just
go
to
to the
admire
cargo
it.
lift. Nope.
It was okay.
It was okay. Yeah, it's fine.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
But I didn't, though. You should check your script again.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
You were so
it's
bad at
incredible he
remembering
wasn't
what the
5 years
lines
ago.
were, and that explains why you always have to try
Look,
and
Stanley, I
reminisce
think
things,
perhaps
because
we've
you feel
gotten
like
off on
it's
the
a
wrong
longer
foot
time.
here.
Okay,
I'm
here
not
we are.
trying,
Yep.
Really, I'm not.
Really, you're not,
I
and then
realize
you're going to have the
investing
wife
your
that
trust in someone
roasts
else
me.
can be difficult.
Uh-huh.
But the fact is that the
Okay.
story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Take the plug from
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for, this is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Excuse you. I work so that
That's
I can
her,
get
Stanley.
jobs done.
You need to be the one to do this.
Hey.
Reach out to her.
Hey.
If you can truly play
I'm working.
No, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
No, that
Music
didn't
comes
happen.
in,
Nice
fade
try.
to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
That's
Or
called
did you
being
not
human.
grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
Well, yeah.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30?
My
I'm supposed
goodness,
to be
is it
having a
4:30?
back
I'm
sack and
supposed to
crack."
be having a back sack and crack. A sack?
Excellent.
I got a
Making
sack!
choices on a
Alright?
regular basis is the best part
You the
of
one
a
that ain't
healthy
got the sack.
decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant. And the
But only
feeling
I can
should
be there.
subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce.
Hey, hold up. All right. Hold on. Because I know you're going to try and make that sound like a depressing thing. All right, yes. I am just a tiny speck in the spot of the universe. But I'm my own speck out of the billions, trillions, probably more. That means I do have meaning, all right? So just because I'm one of many, I'm still one out of many, all right? So flipping it around, Wolfpack. Go be one out of many.
the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed
Danger,
that this room
danger.
has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago.
Do I unplug
and
it
see
again?
what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Oh, okay.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
hated
That
it.
story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
But you just said Stanley isn't a real person, so what does it matter what Stanley goes through or not? If anything, you should be entertained. You thought you were entertaining me, but it's the opposite. Now I'm entertaining you.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll
right.
be home free in the real world.
Got it. To the right. To the right. That's what you want. Coffee nut. Nuts. Coffee nuts. What is that? What is that workpad doing there? To the right.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
To the right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is this? Oh, I can hear it. Oh! Was that there before? Was that there before? I don't know. All right. Try it one more time, and then I'm going on the other one. Yeah, it must have been there before. I just didn't notice it. All right. Nah, it's broken. It's broken. Something's broken. Something's broken.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
Freedom.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh!
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
This is a long ending. I'm supposed to be logged off by now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It blocked it. It blocked my choice.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Panda with the...
115. Was
business strategy!
Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
I'm the most expensive boss. What is the code? I don't have a voice.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
23548. I don't have a voice.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver.
Sure thing. It'll get uploaded on YouTube.
We can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Good to meet you, Kay. Thanks for the support.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Stanley, are you going to do it?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I simply need you to take that step forward.
Because then he's alone.
Choose.
Hiya, Wolfbeck. Yeah, we crashed. I don't know what happened. I don't know. This has been a recent issue. But you know what? I was watching Corey Kenshin. He played that game where it was called Mouthwash. And yeah, he played that game, and the game would go, and I would see him get upset. And then I realized that's the sound that the OBS makes when something goes wrong. So yeah, all right, I get it now. I get it. Yeah, that game transitioning like that was terrible. But anywho, yeah, I just came back on to offer you a little hello, goodbye, because I do have to get off of the channel. I'm past my log off time. But I did want to, I'm not just gonna walk away and not, say goodbye. I'm not gonna do that to you. You guys put in the time and effort and came to watch me, so just know I give back. Okay, so I'll keep on giving too if you can give me a bite on that like, yeah. But even if not, I appreciate the love and support that you're bringing, and I'll keep building this community because I see you guys in here, so I'm taking it seriously. Yeah, this is where we're gonna end it. I will be back on Sunday, and that's gonna be our 4-hour power. And y'all, I don't know how many more endings we have of Stanley. Hopefully you guys can direct me to some newer ones, or let me know if there's something I'm not doing, and I'll go ahead and do it. But after Stanley, we do have Astrobot, which I hear has been really good. So and that was a recommended one that you guys told me to do. So yeah, just know I'm gonna keep on pushing that content. Y'all just keep on being in there, giving me that support. All right, I love y'all, and I will run with you all real soon. Pitch Black Wolf. Ow! All right, y'all. Take care. Big shout out to UK. Love that you were on. We went through it, and let me know if there are some other scenes that I didn't see. We'll coordinate and figure it out from there. But yeah, all right. Bye, everybody. Bye.